As 2017 ends, I wanted to recap all the racial no-nos that happened this year. So this is a little something that I put together. Let's go ahead and start in order from January. In January, we started off with the Yahoo Finance Twitter account tweeting about a nigger navy. Now, I'm sure they meant bigger navy, which later on they did correct it, but Black Twitter took to it and had a field day. As you can see, these are a few of my favorite tweets. Nuck if you buck, sir. In February, it's more of a gaming racial no-no, where the infamous PewDiePie made an anti-Semitic joke in January but got dropped by Disney in February. So, I guess I'll take it. I don't know. When do you think he'll learn? Moving on to April. Oh boy, did we have some fun in April. Kylie Jenner shows us how to combat racism and calm all lives matters banter. It's with a nice cold Pepsi. Yep, that's exactly when she released that commercial showing that if you are protesting and just for everybody to get along, as a protester, I have to hand the police officers a nice cold Pepsi. You feel like bashing somebody's brains in because they're different than you? Pepsi. You want to be racist, but you don't want to really be racist? Pepsi. Let's move on to our next one. It is gaming related. It was done by esports Overwatch player Matt Deller Vaughn, who is an esports player or was an esports player up in Toronto. He said the N-word on his Overwatch stream more than once, twice, said it about 60 times. He definitely was made an example of by Ryan Peller, who's president of the Toronto Esports, and they were like, yo, you can't do that, you're out of here. So he's gone. It definitely makes you wonder how he was interacting with his teammates and if they were ever calling him on anything. However, I am glad that we are starting to hold people accountable. In June, we see an example of no matter how rich you are, you're still a nigga in a coupe. Cleveland Cavaliers player LeBron James had the N-word spray painted on the side of his house. Although it was cleaned up before he got home, he still wanted to reiterate that 1, as long as his family's okay, he's okay. 2, these are the conversations that we need to continue to have. And racism does exist, no matter how rich you are, what's your status, black card or nah, it's still an issue. Although some people don't think so. You thought we were done with June? Psych, we got another gaming-related racial no-no done by Christopher Chris G. Gonzalez, a top FGC esports player. He expressed how he feels about some of the black women in the FGC fighting game community. I did write an article about it. I will leave that link in the description so you can just go ahead and read the article, give us your opinion, let us know how you feel. He did receive some support for it and some backlash for his opinion. In the end, he apologized, which seems to be the thing for esports players to do, do something wrong and then you apologize for it. In July, BlurredCon happened. BlurredCon is a con that is said to empower and celebrate blurs in comic books, cosplay, video games, and any aspect of nerd culture. Many blurs who attended this con felt a bit of confusion, especially after hearing that Hilton George, founder of BlurredCon, defined blurred as anyone can be a blurred. Although Urban Dictionary defines blurred as a black nerd. And in September, here comes PewDiePie again. And this time, you guessed it, he is dropping the N-bomb. Now we all know that PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds, or PUBG, can get pretty intense, but why they gotta be niggas though? Come on, you guys, what's really going on? There was a ton of tweets that expressed, their surprise over PewDiePie's behavior once again. But honestly, this isn't the first time. Even in the year of 2017, we've seen him twice on my racial no-nos list. If there's anything I'm missing, let me know in the comments. So we got another one in September. It's music related. The artist Cardi B called North Korea dictator Kim Jong-un wonton soup in a tweet referring to Donald Trump. She said, I can't believe this mofo's so worried about football players when wonton soup is talking about he finna blow ish up. Cardi B received a lot of backlash and a lot of support for her tweet. One of the tweets in support said, when most of the people calling her racist are white. Cardi B goes to respond and says, listen people, call me Plantano every day because I'm half Dominican. It's not that serious. Stop taking ish so personal, Twitter. Someone says, that doesn't make it okay for you to do the same to another individual. Come on, what don't you get about this? Prejudice is prejudice. Are you in support of this? Are you against it? What are you thinking? Let me know in the comments. Dove is the topic of conversation for October's Racial No-No. The Dove marketing team decided to make a commercial for their new body wash campaign depicting each skin tone. Doesn't sound so bad, right? Except the controversy came when Dove released a 3-second Facebook clip where a black woman is turning into a white woman. Dove made a similar mistake in 2011, but this time around, Twitter is way more reckless. Although we see many people disagreeing with what Dove has done, the Nigerian model Lola Ogunyemi is defending Dove and saying that she loves the chance to globally support and represent dark-skinned women. Well, that's it. That's all of JunaeBenne's racial no-nos for 2017. Now, mind you, I could not make a video long enough for all the colorism, all the racism, all the I'm not racist, but comments that were made, even in a day's worth of my life, a week's worth of my life. And I would also like to point out that even within this video, I haven't even said the N-word 60 times. Anywho, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Leave your comments. I'm definitely going to do one for 2018. I just feel some stuff a brewing. Thanks for rocking with your hostess with the mostest. I'll catch you next time.